lifting me up, tearing me down. All you give me is indecision. The classic run around, bringing me higher, keeping me whole. Now I feel like I'm living in a dust bowl.
Well, hey everybody, it's your old buddy Hoss, and I'm back again, once again, with Mr. Don Nance, owner and proprietor of the Cigar Experience in West Monroe, Louisiana. And today we have a special guest, Mr. Big Tony himself from Espinosa Cigars.
Big Tony,
welcome, sir.
How we doing?
Doing very well.
Don Nance and Haas here.
Thank
It
you
is
very
great
much.
to be here, gentlemen. So
Well,
here at
we're-
the Cigar Experience.
Yeah, we're excited for you to be here and to talk about your Espinosa cigars, and I want to smoke one. So very excited. The first time I'm going to have the Laranja Escuro.
The Laranja Escuro, the cigar of the year in Cigar Snob magazine. Very proud of this cigar. So
Very nice.
was able to get this on the shelf here at Cigar Experience. Had the pleasure of meeting Don at the TPE show. Don became a Espinosa customer at the TPE show. It's on the shelf. Doing pretty good here at Cigar Experience. So, hey.
Well,
we're
thank you.
here.
Thank you for being
First
here.
time
And
here,
I'm
and,
ready to. I'm going to cut into it while y'all talk and get this thing lit.
So, absolutely.
So, tell me a little bit about your, your being with this company. How long you've been with them? What do you like about being a cigar rep too?
Well, I tell you what. I get that question all the time. Like what do you like about being a rep, and I get asked, how do you become a rep? A lot of time by the younger guys, and even excuse me, by some of the older guys. What I like about being a rep is the travel, meeting people. A lot of times I get to I meet people at events and stuff, but I like the camaraderie of it all. Cigar smoking isn't just kind of an activity; it's a lifestyle, as you've found out. I mean, you've become engrossed with it. I mean, you're doing the.
Well, I see too about 90% of the people in cigar, are good people. You have a smile element, but for the majority, they're great people to be around.
Absolutely. What I've found is that once you get into cigars, it kind of it just becomes your life. I think it kind of becomes your day to day. What you smoke in the morning, what you smoke in the afternoon, what you smoke in the evening, your last cigar of the night. A lot of people ask me, how many cigars do you smoke a day? To me, I smoke probably 2 to 3 a day. On a heavy day, man, I'll smoke 4 to 5 if I'm doing an event. And that's not all the time though. Really, I try to do about 2 a day because I really want them to count. When I'm visiting shops throughout the day, I don't really have the chance to sit down and smoke all day long. So I don't really light a cigar up with every shop that I visit. So my favorite cigar of the day is my morning cigar. Because, I get to have my coffee, I get to start my day off.
Yeah.
Make sure I go over my list each day, I go over my calls, what I'm going to do that day. Make sure, I got things straight, get my day mapped out, go over what I'm going to do, make sure I got everything mapped out right, make sure I got everything planned. Usually, Jack Geronio gives me a call in the morning, make sure I'm up, Tony Gomez, Jack T, got to get that straight because got to have your ducks in a row. So the morning cigar is like, it's that ritual, man. That cup of coffee, that good cigar.
Are you Connecticut? Or are you more Maduro? What are you?
Connecticut usually, but I go Habano, but I can do a Maduro in the morning too. It's not always that light cigar. So I wish I could say that I try to keep it light in the morning, but man, I go Habano, I go Maduro sometimes too, but I try to keep it a little lighter. But man, meeting the people, going different places, being out and about. Because I cannot stay indoors all the time. Man, the pandemic, oh my gosh, man, I was pent up. And then when we had the big freeze in Texas, and we were absolutely indoors for those 10 days or whatever it was, No, I can't handle that, man. So it's being out and about and meeting people.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about for me.
I'm gonna tell you that I'm kind of new to smoking this cigar, so this is my first one. So I'm gonna tell you, as I'm smoking it, I'm absolutely loving this.
Okay.
The initial opening is great. I'm not getting a ton of pepper. I'm getting just this smooth, almost like a cooking spice. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'm tasting.
Okay.
But this is you're telling me the wrapper of this is a
Brazilian Matafina?
Matafina.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely great. I love it.
I love that cigar.
And
That
the
is,
construction of this is perfect too, by the way.
hey, perfect.
And it's a nice box
Box
press.
pressed, I love it.
Box press, nice toothy wrapper, and so again, this is a great quality cigar. And as I'm smoking through it, I'm sorry, I just wanted to give you the tasting notes of the opening, and talk a little bit more about your cigars.
Okay. Well, you know, what we've got here, you know, starting on this side, I've got the good old dependable 601 Maduro, the blue, from the 601 line, of course. Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. This is the torpedo size right here. We do really well with this size. This is one of our just dependable cigars, just one of our classics. Nice, full-bodied cigars. We offer it in an array of sizes. We offer it in the Robusto, the Short Churchill, the Toro, the Torpedo, and the Prominente. Just great cigars. If you like full-bodied cigars, you can't go wrong with this one. I love this cigar. It's great.
I picked it out because the box press torpedo, you can't go wrong with
No.
that. I really like it.
And Torpedo is just one of those classic sizes that I think when you start getting into different sizes, you know, initially your cigar smoker that's starting out, they'll go Toro and Robusto initially, and then when they start trying different things, you know, they see that Torpedo, there's a curiosity element, so they start getting into that and they start learning how to make different cuts on it. Whenever I smoke a Torpedo, I kind of do my cut at an angle. It's just something I prefer. I've always said that when you're smoking a cigar, smoke it the way you prefer it. You know,
I started doing the same thing, but I started doing a reverse V on torpedoes. I do the what do they call the classic Cuban cut, and then I reverse it and do the other side, so I have a reverse V.
Okay.
And I freaking love it.
yeah, you know. So, and I know guys that have done like a double V cut. You know, so I don't get that quite elaborate with it. I've tried it before, like on a Robusto, but you know, I just try to kind of keep things simple. But and then of course, you know, right here we have the Laranja Oscuro, the one we were just talking about, the Brazilian Matafina wrapper. We have it here in the Toro size, box press, Cigar Snob, Cigar of the Year. Can't say enough about it. Even before this one was named Cigar of the Year, I referred to this one as my home run hitter. We released this in the summer of 2019 at the IPCPR show, now known as the PCA show, which we will be there. So retailers, come on out. So I cannot say enough about this. We sell this one in a Robusto extra size. Robusto extra size. Sound like I said exercise, right? Which I need to be doing more of.
Me too.
Toro size. We sell it in a Corona Gorda, which the Corona Gorda is a awesome size. I think really a lot of cigar smokers are really embracing the Corona Gorda size these days. And we also have it in a Lancero, which really Lancero smokers, they really kind of embrace the cigars in a different way. I think they Lanceros to me are something I liken to like a pipe smoking experience, something that you kind of do alone. You know, it's Lanceros are a cigar that I think you smoke when you really have time to sit and just really mellow out and just concentrate on that cigar. Just take it in. You don't do a lot of talking. You don't do a lot of anything else. It's just you and the cigar. That's how I like to approach Lancero smoking.
Wow. Yeah.
Just it's just a different experience. At least that's the way I approach it.
I wish that, and I love Lanceros. You don't see a lot of them around here. I wish that we would have more Lanceros. Hey Don, I wish we had more. No, but honestly, I do agree with you. I personally love Lanceros.
Yeah.
I wish that maybe it'll come back into favor soon. I'm not sure what it is around the country. Here, not so much, but I wish it would.
I'm going to tell you something. I can't say who it is. Because I'm not gonna put their name out there. But there is a legendary cigar maker in the cigar industry that told me a story about Lancero smoking, and he told me.
You have to tell us off camera.
There you go. Yeah. But he told me, Tony, the Lancero is meant for you to smoke alone. Smoke the Lancero alone. So, and ever since, and I said, okay, I'll smoke
I can
it
see
alone.
that.
So anyway,
Wow.
and then so ever since then, I've been like, okay, smoking alone. And that's it. That's pretty much the gist of the story.
That's good. Well, makes sense.
Absolutely so. And then we've got now let's get this right, boys and girls, the murciélago, okay?
Murciélago.
Or murciélago.
Murciélago.
But yeah, that's about the best I can get it. Now, Jack Tarano can say that word perfectly. Eric Espinosa can say that word perfectly.
How does Don Nance say it?
Murciélago.
Look at that, boy. That's some Spanish right there, brother. Shoot. Talking about North Carolina, right? North Carolina white guy, man. Jeez, well, it don't get no better than that. Now, I'll tell you a story. I got a customer out in El Paso, Fernando Gandara. Man, he says that word, and I'll tell you what.
Makes it sound sexy.
Oh my gosh, man! And I mean, it's like he's saying Chrysler Cordoba, like Ricardo Montalban, man.
Yeah.
I mean, man, the way he says it, oh my
It's
gosh,
passionate.
oh my man, like the guy standing.
Would you like to try the murciélago?
Oh man, it's like the guy standing like with a leopard and wearing like a velvet suit with an ascot, man. Holding like a glass of liquor, and like just looking at you like. Try my murciélago, like just don't make, it's like, yeah, bro,
He's the most interesting man alive.
I'll buy the box back from you,
So, what is the construction of that?
It's a Mexican San Andres.
Ooh.
Of course, I'll tell you what Eric Espinosa says. He doesn't give away the binder and the filler on the cigars because the Colonel never gave up his 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah.
And the Colonel was quite successful, so Eric Espinosa, subscribes to that same mentality. So it worked for him, so it works for,
Good for him.
I
We
know.
love the San Andreas.
Yeah, we actually, anytime we see a new cigar that has a San Andreas, we seek it out because we both like that.
And that one's available in the Robusto and the Toro, and they're box pressed. Now we do a round in this, and it's in the Rabito size, and we do that one in the Lancero also. That one's available, like I said, in Lancero. Now the Rabito, that's the one. It's like a short Churchill. It's the 6.5 by 48, so really good size. And we do quite a bit of those. We sell quite a bit of those. People get kind of curious about that size and they want to try it out, and they end up reordering that. So now
This is starting to take on this meatiness to it. Does that make sense? Like a steak, almost like a rare steak. It's giving this some little. I mean, if I'm crazy, I'm crazy.
No.
I know every palate's a
I'm
little
not going to
different.
say the name of it, but there's a cigar reviewer out there that likes to use a lot of descriptions like that.
Well,
So, but
I just know my palate, and when I taste these little things, that's what I say.
you will
never hear me say like it tastes like a pumpkin spice, though.
Oh, hey, well then now you're definitely getting like a cigar reviewer out, but no, this is the way I look at when you're trying to convey. When you're talking about a cigar, when people are describing cigars and what they want to say when they want to convey a point, man, say what's on your mind. Go ahead.
Exactly.
If you want to say creaminess and all that and leathery and okay, go ahead. Okay, that's fine.
Are you more of a it's good and bad type of person?
No, I like to just say it's a little spicy.
Okay.
It's strong. It's lighter. It's like sometimes the end of a cigar gets a little spicier than the middle of it. I kind of I try to try to define a cigar in the three parts of it.
Do you prefer? And I ask this question a lot. Do you prefer a cigar that changes over time, or do you like one that's linear?
I like it when it changes. To me, that kind of lets you know that the leaf has some complexity to it.
Okay.
When a cigar stays the same, that's well also because to me there's some consistency on it. You know, each one there's good and bad in that also. There's nothing wrong with consistency, and then there's nothing wrong with complexity either. So either one is good. To me, when a cigar has flavor to it, when it has that, when it's just plain, and there's nothing there. You know, there's nothing there. That's when a cigar just isn't. It's just there's nothing there to work with.
Right.
There's nothing there. There's no notes to pick up on or anything like that. That's when it's
Time
very
to move on to the next one.
you know, that's when you say, well, you know, it's not a bad cigar. You know, unfortunately there are cigars out there that, man, there's been some bad ones out there.
I've got a box in my humidor. That's we'll go into that
Now,
one. I think I'm going to bring that box. One day
this
I'm going
is
to bring
what
that box. But,
Now, this is what I've always said. This is what I've always said. You know, palates are different. And this is what I've always said, man. And I don't like down-talking cigars or the brands or anything. I'll never do that. Because I honestly look at it this way. Somebody grew it, somebody aged it, somebody, you know, put it in cello, somebody put it in a box, somebody marketed it, somebody sold it, somebody ordered it, somebody bought it. So somewhere down the line, somebody liked that cigar somewhere. It resonated with somebody.
Sure.
So it hit somebody's palate the right way somewhere.
Well, we're all individuals, you know. Everybody's got different tastes.
Hey, somebody's got to buy that beige Impala somewhere, man.
That's right.
So
That's right.
you know what? Somebody's got to buy that blue that beige Dodge somewhere, man. You know,
That's true.
so we're all car guys, you know. So, but
Well, tell me about this. I'm sorry, I'm trying to move this
Absolutely,
along.
yeah.
What about this cigar right here?
that is the Espinosa Habano. That's off of our core line. That is a Nicaraguan puro and a great medium cigar. We do a great price point on that. That cigar actually got number 11 in Cigar Aficionado's 2019 Cigar of the Year list. And I love that cigar because it is a great price point, but it's a medium strength cigar, but it has great notes to it. Very, very good flavor to it. But what I love about this cigar is that you can hand this cigar to a guy that's been smoking all kinds of cigars for a long time, but you can also hand this cigar to somebody who's only been smoking cigars for a short time. And it's going to resonate with both smokers, novice and longtime cigar smokers. So this cigar works with anybody. And it works at different parts of the day also. It works in the morning. It works in the afternoon. It works in the evening because it just has great balance. It's a great medium cigar. This cigar will never let you down anytime, day or night. I love this cigar. I mean,
You sold me.
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely.
I'll have one.
That's next on the list.
The Espinosa Habano, great cigar, man.
Okay.
You know Nomar Garcia Parra, right?
I do not.
He's a baseball player.
Okay.
And he was like,
I will have to let you in a little bit of secret. I don't like sports,
okay,
so which is bad.
okay.
I'm a music guy, so
He was one of the best utility players of all time, right? Defense, offense, he was just awesome.
Wow.
Anywhere you put him. All right. That's Nomar Garcia Parra.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
great anywhere you work. you know.
Okay, great.
So, and now if I didn't get that right, Hector Alfonso, if he ever sees this video, he's gonna like strangle me for saying it.
Yeah.
So will Jack Tarano. But,
Oh, well, I can't wait to
Anyway, so-
I'm going to try that. So
moving right along to our Espinosa Crema. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, stand back, boys. Let me work here, because that is the Connecticut, brother. I will stack that Connecticut up against any Connecticut on the market. That is.
we smoked this one last time, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I smoked
and
this one. I really
I
like
must
this.
say that our guys have really took not a liking. They love that cigar. We went through a couple boxes already. My customers and I smoke it myself. It is a home run.
So that is an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. Like I said, I'll put that up against any Connecticut on the market. It is what I call a Connecticut with legs, because it is a Connecticut that will stand up It has plenty of flavor. It is not a strong Connecticut, but it's a Connecticut that will not let you down. If you have a guy that is a Maduro smoker, but say he wants to take a break from Maduros one day, well, you put him on this, and he wants something light with his coffee. Put him on that, and he's going to say, "Man, usually I smoke Maduros or."
I totally agree with that description. I'm a Maduro man, but I've smoked that cigar myself, and that's a good description. It's very good.
There you go. So,
Well, thank you. That's great.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you want to talk about over there? Or?
just our need for world peace, man.
I do like to ask this question too. What is the one question you wish people would ask you?
How many boxes can you send me?
Yeah.
No, man. No, you know what? Actually,
That's a good one.
no, actually, we do. The one question is that, and I do get asked this from time to time: are we a boutique brand? And here's what I've been saying about this. We are. I would say overall yes, and I'll tell you why. Because we're still a company. The way I define a boutique brand is a family-owned company that takes time to craft their cigars and to understand each blend by the owner, and the owner still cares about every single blend that he puts out. Eric Espinosa oversees every blend. He creates each blend. We're not mass produced. We are hands-on. When a delivery comes in, it literally is like the entire Espinosa family, like working at the office to get shipments out. We're still a small company. We're not, even though we've grown in popularity, but we're still small. We're still, if there's an issue or something, I still pick up the phone and call Jack Toronto directly. Jack, if there's something going on, Jack reaches right over and talks to Eric Espinosa about it. So we're still very small, but we've grown in our customer base. So to me, yes, we're still boutique. To me, like I said, boutique means the owner of the company still creates, oversees, and has a hand in on every single thing that goes out. So that's what I define as a boutique. So yes, we're still boutique.
Well, thank you very much. Hey, Big Tony, thank you for coming and visiting with us
Absolutely.
today, and thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate
pleasure.
you. And look
Don,
here,
thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir.
if y'all want to try the Espinosa Cigars, come on down to the Cigar Experience and experience your next cigar. He's at 1006 Cypress Street in West Verno, Louisiana, and we thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
And as Don always likes to say,
Come on down and burn one with us.
Absolutely.